I have just a quick question about wheat for the doctor. We're hearing more and more about pesticide residues in wheat, and lots of questions about the use of crop protection tools on the crop itself. Much of the information is cited as the basis for criticism of wheat production, traces back to misrepresentation of USDA's NASS data. Often the worst case is assumed and every acre of crop is treated. When USDA surveys growers about the use of crop protection tools, are you seeking to track overall use and trends, or are you gathering more in-depth information about management practices associated with crop protection tools, such as no-till or reduced tillage and crop rotations?
Thank you for that question. I want to just say that our colleagues at the National Ag Statistics Service do terrific work, and the survey that they do, the Ag Survey, is extremely, extremely important, the data that they provide. I do not work for NASS, and why they ask the questions that they do and the reasoning behind them, I'm not actually sure. I'm glad to get the answers for you. But I assure you that the information that they use is information that we use, and how we support some of the information that we provide in support of what EPA does. I'm glad to get the information from NASS, and they can better explain on how they come up with the questions and how they use the data.
The other question that I have is, what role does USDA play in the endangered species consultation process during the registration review? And do you think you have sufficient data in real-world scenarios and management practices that reflect the use of products in the field?
USDA does not have a formal role in ESA consultation. Consultation occurs between EPA and the services, meaning Fish and Wildlife Service and the National Marine Fisheries Services. We are a side partner, I'll say. We can provide data, any information on crop production, any crop production practices, how pesticides are used. We are always available to provide that information, but we do not have a formal role in consultation.
Do you think you should have a formal role in consultation?
I think it would be extremely helpful, extremely helpful to have a voice at the table on behalf of our agricultural producers.
I do too.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman.